Alrighty, what it do? I am G, the seeker of truth, and this is Spiritual State. And yes, your spirit is at stake. So today we're gonna do another. I don't even know if I want to call it story time no more. Let's just call it a life experience or experience I had in life, right? And first and foremost, before I go into this experience, I intend not to offend anyone. I've been very leery about speaking on it. I actually had to get confirmation a couple of times to bring it to the buffet. So I say I had came home in 21 and I wasn't home a good 5 months, and my family was just back to back to back to back to back to back. One in particular is the topic of this experience. So when I initially started Spiritual State, which was about 9 months ago, I was digging and I was going down some rabbit holes, per se, or what you would call a rabbit hole. And so I reached this point in my studies, and I'm not going to speak on which point it was that I reached. I reached this point in my studies to where I had a revelation, or where I thought I had a revelation, right? And so I had a routine, per se. I get up around 3:30, 4 at the latest, because I couldn't sleep past that time. Like, I could go to sleep at 12 and I could not sleep past 3:30, 4 o'clock. So anyway, I get up and I normally go cut my 5 on, twist one up, give me a cup of coffee. I have my phone sitting up and I'll be on Facebook and I'll be going through my reels, and I just let my reels just play. And they be entertaining while I be playing my game. And I do that for about an hour or so until about it's time for everybody else to get up, really. But anyway, on this in particular day, I got up again. It's about 3:30, 3:30-ish, let's say. And I had actually went to rest in my studies. So like when I had came back out the next, I don't know, when I had rose again at 3:30-ish, my study material was still kind of laid out where I had it initially. And so anyway, I'm looking at it and I'm playing my game, and I had the thought first, like, I need to be doing my studies. But that don't go with my routine right now. I'm not studying this early. I'm playing the 5 and I'm blowing. But I'm playing. And so I get a ringing in my right ear. I go in my ear, hit it with the ah. It went away. I get to playing. I'm playing my game again. About not even a full minute later, the ringing came back. Harder though. And so I'm like doing my ear like, because I'm still playing my game. I'm doing my ear like this. I'm still playing my game though. The ringing get louder, to the point that it's messing with my vision. So I really can't see now. I'm not blind. I can see, but it's shaking because the ringing is so loud in my ear. And so I'm like, got my finger all in my ear. I'm digging. But it ain't working. So I put my stick down. I had watched on this reel, and I really hate that I can't remember who it was because I like to give people their credit, you know. But I was watching this reel on TikTok. Now, I think it was on Facebook. And this girl was talking about the ringing in the ear, like what it could mean spiritually. And so she was like, when you get a ringing in your ear, if you plug whatever ear ringing, you put your finger in that ear, you know what I'm saying? And you try to tune in on that, you know what I'm saying? And say if your right ear is like your ancestors coming trying to give you advice, the left one it's like they're trying to come and warn you or whatever the situation may be. But it's somebody trying to get your attention. That was the gist of it was your ear ringing, somebody trying to holler at you on the other side. They got a connection to you. They're trying to get your attention. All right, boom. So now, me keeping this real in mind, I'm like, I'm gonna try this because ain't nothing else I'm trying for this ringing working. Like this is like a protruding, it's like crazy. So I plug my ear up and I try to tune in on that ringing. And I felt, because you don't, for anybody who truly experienced this, and I don't really care if you don't believe it, like, it don't matter. You don't gotta believe it. But for anybody who's truly experienced these things, you don't really see. Like, you just feel and you know. Like, you just know. And so, like, once I tuned in on this, I was encountered, per se. I knew I was in the presence of Mimi. And Mimi came and she called me. She said, BB. For real. And I was scared. I was scared. And so I try to put my eyes, and I can't, but I can feel her like right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not like really by my side per se, like kind of like right, I don't know, it's like right here. But anyway, so she called me. And I recognize that voice, and that's the only person in the world called me BB. And so she's talking to me. She like, I need your help. And so like, before I can like really make sense of what's going on or even respond, like I hear this like this other voice like pop up, but it's like kind of like out like, cause like Mimi right here, I can hear Mimi right here. She real close to me, but this other thing that pop out, like it's back like farther off in the distance, and it's like, and you can't see it though, but you can hear it. And by, you know how you can place something with your hearing, by hearing you kind of place where it's at. Like by me just hearing, it was like somewhere off. Like you see what I'm doing? Y'all see what I'm doing in that area. But anyway, it was like, this is who you talking about? He's scared. He a coward. Talking about me. And like they always be talking bad to me, like talking down on me. But I don't be lying, though. I be scared. I be scared. And so as he telling me this, as he calling me scary and calling me a coward, I'm getting scared. I feel myself cowering. And like in the same sense of this, like I remember like Mimi here. And like Mimi was my mama, like that's my baby. Like this woman, she did so much for me. out of pure genuity of heart, right? But in this world, physically, she knew that if she was with me, wasn't nothing going. And I'm knowing in my heart, like if she here with me physically, nothing's finna touch her. And so now, in whatever plane I'm on, like this is my thought, like this is Mimi. I can't be scared. That's like getting whooped in front of your gal, man. That's like getting beat up in front of your kids. You can't get beat up and whooped in front of your gal and your kids. You just can't do it. You better think of a logical explanation of why we can get up out of here and still make yourself look good. But you can't go out there and take no L. But Mimi knew me on this earth to be a protector. And so with her being in my presence, even though like everything that this entity is saying to me is true and I am scared, with Mimi being here, I gotta swallow that because like she called me. I was playing the fire. I was playing Madden. She called me. So I can't get out here and be scared. And so I'm like, you right. I am scared. I was scared. And I was a cow. But I ain't scared no more. I say, you really scared of me because you know how powerful I am. And it left. And now it's just me and Mimi here. And when I try to look, she like talking about I can save them. And she go like this. And when I look over to my right, it's like a dome. That's the only way I can think of it. That's the only way you can describe it. It's a dome. It's like a dome. It's blue though. It's like a blue. It's like it'll go over like this. And inside of it, it's like little blue beams. But the beams is people and like one of them in there like flipping over the top, waving at me. You know what I'm saying? Waving at me. And I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how to take that. I didn't know how to perceive that. But she came to me. And she told me I could save them. And I seen them. The dome. I seen the blue lights. I seen all the blue beams that was in there. The blue rays. Because they was like a bluish. I seen all of them in there. I seen the one that like came sideways. He was in there sideways. Waving.